this is one of the most, or the better attended press conference we have. And it says that because so many of you are interested and are focusing on trade in Africa. And we thank you, and Senator Cardin, we just thank you for your support and for your vision and for being a Prince Georgian. Senator Cardin.
Well, Jack, thank you very much. Kwesi Holman, I thank you for your leadership here in the county on economic development. But I want to thank County Exec Jack Johnson. Now, I agree with everything he said except one point, and I hate to contradict the county exec when he's just made me a member of Prince George's County. But the brainchild for this African trade office in Prince George's County was Jack Johnson. He was the one who said this would be good for Prince George's County, this would be good for Maryland, this would be good for the country. And I must tell you, when he was explaining to me his vision for how this would operate, he had me excited about how important this would be for our country. Prince George's County is unique, Jack. You know that. It's unique because of the people that live here. It's unique because of the small businesses that have developed here in Prince George's County, the minority businesses that developed in Prince George's County, your location to the nation's capital, the strength of this county. But I tell you, that in and of itself does not get you a trade office. You have to have leadership. And this county has leadership. Federal, that deserves, and I thank you for that leadership. And the people are benefiting from it. There's tremendous competition for federal funds today. And most opportunities, unfortunately, we don't move forward with because you don't have all the ingredients. You have it here in Prince George's County. You have all the ingredients. And when we look at the competitive grants, Prince George's County stands out because of the way that this county has presented itself with unique opportunities. This trade office makes a lot of sense from many different points of view. I started working on Africa when I was on the Ways and Means Committee. And we had a leader on that committee, still do, Charlie Rangel. And Charlie Rangel understood the untapped resources between the United States and Africa. He understood that. And as we entered this century, the amount of trade between the United States and sub-Saharan Africa was about 1% on imports and exports. Think of the untapped economic strength. If we could just open up the channels between Africa and the United States. Jack Johnson understood that and said, we can help develop that because we have the businesses that are prepared to do business with Africa. They understand Africa. And they have the type of product that Africa needs. And we can help African become more engaged in the United States. So we passed the AGOA statute in Congress. I was part of the effort to do that. In the last Congress, I was the senior Democrat on the Trade Subcommittee of the Ways and Means Committee. And the African Growth and Opportunity Act was the first chapter of trying to improve the trading climate between Africa and the United States. But then we needed businesses that were willing to take the risks to start getting involved in international trade. Well, that's difficult if you're a small business, a minority business. Because how do you do that? How do you get the trade permits? How do you get to go through all the bureaucracies? And if you're a small business, you're spending all your effort and time just trying to develop your product and make a profit in very tough times. So what is being developed here in Prince George's County with the African Trade Office is a way in which minority businesses, small businesses located in Prince George's County can have an office to go to and develop those ties with Africa that will be beneficial for that business and beneficial for our community. I want to thank the SBA. I want to thank you for being here. I want to thank you for partnering because I am convinced that this office will not only be a success, it's going to be a national model on how we can help opportunities in America, particularly for minority businesses, I must tell you. We've got to do a better job. I've held a hearing in Prince George's County on the SBA committee that I serve on. I'm proud to serve on the Small Business Committee under the leadership of Senator Kerry. We had a hearing right here in Prince George's County and heard from minority businesses as to what we need to do a better job. We've had hearings in Washington. We know the national statistics. We know that small business is the economic engine of America. We know that's where the job creation occurs. But we also know we're not doing enough minority businesses in America. They're not getting the capital that they need. They're not getting the opportunities. Well, here's one area where we're opening up opportunities. And we're going to showcase this to our nation. So I'm just proud to be Jack Johnson's partner here today. He told me that I was invited back anytime I brought money. So today I will be presenting a check. And we're going to wait till a little bit later in the program. But the federal government's going to pony up $400,000 to be a partner in this trade office. Thank you. First, Mr. Turner, thank you for being here. And I want to thank the chairman of the council for joining us today, because this has really been an effort for the entire Prince George's County team. But it's also been an effort of the Maryland team. And I just want to acknowledge, I know Terrence has been acknowledged earlier, but my congressional colleagues from this region and their help and support. I certainly appreciate Senator Mikulski and Congressman Hoyer and Congressman Wynn and Van Hollen for their help in making sure that this got through the Congress of the United States. So, Mr. Exec, Jack, I have a check here for $400,000. Okay. I know that we're having a little bit of trouble with our government finance, so you may want to put this in the bank as quickly as possible.